All right.
Hello, world.
Good day.
You are watching live to the best damn local Cincinnati sports podcast based out of north of 275 and east of 71 out of a 2-bedroom apartment in Lebanon in the world. How are we doing? It's damn Monday. Fuck the Steelers. It was a birthday.
I'm doing a lot better than your audio.
Nice.
Are you not paying your bill?
I thought it was mine.
You're
It's because I'm screaming.
No, I don't
Can
think
you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You hear me? All right.
Yeah, we're good.
Did we win yesterday?
I don't know, Bengal Dad. Did we?
Maybe.
Can y'all seriously not hear me?
No, you're
No,
good.
we can hear you. It's just like you're like back there.
Nah. I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm just trying to give you a complex.
I think you're getting old. And
No, it's not
you can't hear anymore.
And the whole time I was getting ready, I was having audio issues. So now I'm thinking.
Shelly's here.
Shelly.
There you go, Mom. All right.
I was fortunate enough to meet Shelly this week, right before I had the cops called on me at their house.
Yep.
So, sorry for that.
What we didn't tell you is we called them.
Well,
No.
yeah, they showed up to find, and this is a true story, 3 octopus in the back seat of my car. 3 octopuses.
Octopi.
Don't
Don't it.
say the other way.
I can.
Oh, we know.
The James Bond movie? No.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So, first and foremost, we're going to try and have some more structure to this show because we've gone off the rails for like the last 3 months.
Well, let me break your structure.
What?
I'm breaking your structure. Are you sleeveless?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think you're Bill Belichick? What are you doing there?
No, look at this, Bengal Dad.
He's got a snack trough.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I learned something yesterday watching a game with Greg.
Uh-oh.
I think he's got what's it called? PTSD?
Yes.
He's got that from field goal snapping.
Yeah.
Field goal snapping, field goal kick. Everything is like, oh my God, it's a bad snap.
Hey, it was working though, wasn't it?
No, it was giving me anxiety.
It was giving me all kinds of anxiety.
Can we get
I thought you were seeing something I wasn't
on
seeing.
the rails? Back on the rails.
Bengal Dad, you weren't as fired up as you were last week. I mean, you weren't as fired up as you were last week.
I was behaving. There were children in the house.
I was there too.
I said one curse word.
And you
I
didn't
didn't
get
say
yelled at, but I did.
I had a baby little shit come out, and that was it.
So, first and foremost, before we get going, I do want to stick to a structure here. For those of you that don't know Haas, who is joining us tonight, he has literally been the first person to watch our show, and I think he's seen every single one since the first recording that we did in the basement. So,
8 times each.
Hey,
I'm very, very thrilled to have him on.
He's going to write the book about us.
We had somebody else who's a little bit more high profile, not to be insulting Haas.
Hey, I'm going to ride his coattails, so we're good.
No, you're not coming on because Haas is coming on. It means so much more to have people like Haas come on the show than someone else that wants to just fight with me over cover 2 on Twitter. So, Haas, really happy to have you. Contribute as you want, sit and watch as you want. I don't care. Be a glorified fan, be a contributor. The floor is yours tonight. But as always, and we need to start with these because these are sponsorships. Brought to you by Birminghorn Meadery. Birminghorn. For those of you who don't know, mead is kind of like honey wine, and it's really, really good, and it's really, really potent. Go to Birminghorn's website. It's minimum 2-bottle order for online orders. They ship to all these states here, which is like most of them except Montana. So sorry, Montana. But, they've got some pretty good stuff, pretty good price. I'm not a huge alcohol person myself, but, man, that stuff is sweet and it's good. It's like drinking honey. I actually really like it. So go out, buy a couple bottles, have some fun, and then don't drive because be responsible. With that being said, it's Victory fucking Monday. You know My God, I hate the Steelers, and it's fun.
Flippin' hooday.
There it is, Greg. You got it.
I got a great song to describe my feelings for the Steelers this week. You ready?
Yeah.
This comes across well. You can't touch this. Those bastards. So much. I don't have to deal with them for 9 months. It's over. Go to the offseason. Losers again. You're like a game away from being eliminated. Y'all suck. You really do.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, guys, let's give a quick shout out to Dale. Haas fills in for me on Luther Vision. Haas, you're doing a great job. I got a text message from Dale. Dale, thank you for being third in line on Luther Vision, man. Way to go, buddy. You're the man.
Yeah, all right, Dale. Thanks, bud.
But Haas, thank you so much for filling in. You made it to the finals, man. You were getting pressure, but you hung in there at the end. There we go, Dale.
Hey, I cheat though. I just do screenshots. It ain't no original Luther.
Dale, thank you for being
That's all right.
second in line to Luther Vision, man. Thank you third in line to Luther Vision. Thank you so much, Dale. Appreciate it, buddy.
So we before we get into some of the football talk, because I'm sure we'll have plenty of that when our other guest Parker decides to join us at some point in the next hour or so. Yeah. We do have a little bit of an announcement, and I say
there he is.
Joins us in the next hour, so let's bring him on now.
What's up,
Parker?
What's up?
What up,
resident O-line guru? What did he nail it with TJ Watt or what? He's not going to rush the quarterback. Awesome. He's going to step back and try to knock it down or pick it off.
Oh, my God.
Why did you have to say that? I'm just kidding.
You know, that happened at the best time when I made my comment about we haven't had a play all season with a lead on a division game. Watch him throw a pick six. I was almost there.
Yeah.
Literally 3 seconds later, it was.
We all looked at Bengal Dan. We were like, I blame you. It's your fault.
They were kicking me out of my own house.
Yeah, Bengal Dad, it's your house, Mike. Would you be quiet?
So, but before we get into some O-line talk, because I know that's on everybody's mind right now, because Pro Football Focus just railed us again with some terrible grades.
Oh, well.
We do have a little bit of an announcement that we are excited to make. They actually reached out to James, and I said, James, you're not allowed to do it. It has to be the show, and off. In all seriousness, Betfred Sports had reached out to James, and he had kind of approached us and said, it's all of our show. I think we should all be involved. We had told James that, hey, if it's just you, no problem, but let's see. And they said yes, and our show, Rally Around the Natty, is officially, like all the other podcasts in Cincinnati, an ambassadorship with Betfred Sports.
Betfred!
We made it! We made it!
Not only that, but we have a link. So,
hell yeah!
If you want to do that, go on Betfred, get pre-registered. Sports gambling is coming to Ohio here in just a couple weeks. January is right around the corner. Go ahead and get pre-registered. Use our link, betfredsports.com/Ohio/Bengals12. Give us a little bit of credit. We do get a little bit of money for it. It's going to go back to gifts and prizes and parties and all that fun stuff that you
charity,
of course, all those things that we do. It's going to help try and pay for, those custom jerseys and the hats we give away and we don't keep a dime of this. This is all going back to the communities, back to you guys. Get pre-registered, bet, have fun. But if you have a gambling problem, please read that disclosure because that is a slippery slope.
Can I keep some of it? Can I keep some of it?
I do want to say something about it. Even if you are in Kentucky, you can get an account. You can sign up with our link, get your account, and then you can deposit, you can withdraw in the state of Kentucky. You don't have to be in Ohio in order to do that. But in order to place a bet, you do need to be in the state of Ohio. So when you go to that Bengals game on January 2nd, the day after it's legal in Ohio, you can place a bet on the Bengals and get them to win and make you lots of money. Because
I intend to, James.
Places that first bittersweet bet.
I got some. Who gets to go to the suite first?
The sweet. Ooh.
They have not told us anything about that. We don't know.
Well, from what I heard, is everybody gets to go to the suite eventually.
We have not had that conversation yet. Not away.
Nope.
Well, you need to let
They
them
don't
know.
like
I'll
us
let
that
them
much.
know.
They don't like
They're going to the Browns.
Getting there.
What'd you say, Greg?
We're not up there yet in the hospital. We're getting there, right? Hey,
But, you
Mark,
know, we're really excited. We're gonna pump the living daylights out of this and try and do right by them. I hope they're a good company. I'm not going to say anything bad about them because I'm sure that's a void of contract or something stupid. But you know, they've been great. They've been very, very responsive to everything that we've done. They're letting us keep complete creative control of our show. It's literally just kind of pump the sponsorship and have fun, spread the news, spread the word, have fun, man.
And the 4 minutes we had it was great. We really appreciated you, Fred.
Yeah. But with that being said, it's time to talk some football. Parker, this is kind of your forte. We don't know what the hell's going on. How'd the offensive line play?
Oh, Greg's got a freaking list again, man. No, they impressed though. They look good. I don't know. Everyone else is saying they didn't. I think that was a good showing by the front five, man.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I saw something about I think it was Ted Karras putting up some massive stats, giving up zero pressures, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, he's pitched shutout like the last 7 games or something.
Yeah.
And somehow he was our second lowest graded lineman on the other.
Yeah, and this is the weird thing that I hate with Pro Football Focus. They put a stat out there that's like since week 7, he's first in, like, when I say pressures given up, meaning like top of not giving up pressure. First in pressures giving up, first in hits, first in this, first in that, first in every category about keeping Joe Burrow safe. Second highest pass block grade, second highest true pass block set grade. And then they're like, but you're a 52. And you're like, how can you tell me I'm first in every category and then in the same breath tell me I'm below average?
Well, this is an interesting team to get that low of a grade on as a center just schematically, because how is he having a bad game against a forefront? How does the center not perform well when he's not experiencing many matchups?
Right.
He's the help in a forefront.
Yeah,
You got to be really bad.
Or whatever.
Yeah, he had a terrible game apparently. If he was grading at 52 and didn't even, anyway.
That's because he didn't block enough people.
He stood there and went like this for 4 hours, and they went, nope, not good enough.
Block somebody.
We need more.
We saw air good around you.
So Parker, all right. This is an easy one. Who was the best and who was the worst offensive lineman yesterday for the Bengals?
Just based on the eye test, because I haven't gotten to the all 22 yet because NFL Plus refuses to drop it because that's how they work. But eye test, I think Karras was probably just based on what I just said, where he wasn't really experiencing much. I think he had to have the cleanest game if that's what you're looking for. But I think competition-wise, I was really impressed with Jonah Williams. I'd probably say he had the best game because he didn't really let Highsmith do anything. Watt was being Watt from time to time, but I think Williams played Highsmith a lot better than Collins played Watt. And the guard play still kind of lets me down every week. But, I don't think Volson was as bad as it's sounding like people think he was. But, even Brandon Thorne posted about it. But I think he had a decent game, especially against Cam Hayward. So, I'd say best probably Jonah Williams, just in my opinion, besides not including Karras because that's just a gimme. And I think out of the group, Volson probably had the worst game, but I wouldn't say it was dramatically worse.
That he can run, Volson can. We saw that great block he ran down to me with P. Ryan. That dude can run, man.
Oh, for sure. He can move.
Yeah.
I love that play.
Maybe I'm just a little bit archaic or rudimentary, but if Burrow's clean, I'm happy. And
that's where I'm at.
Have a ton of issues. There were some times where you have to run and extend, but that's normal for the most. No one's going to have a perfect pocket the entire game,
especially against. That's a good front.
Yes. He had 2 sacks on him. He had a couple pressures, 1 or 2 hits after that. It's pretty normal, stat line. Just looking at the book across the board between pressures, hits, hurries, and everything. Nothing jumps out that would tell you it's a bad performance. And then when you factor in the fact that it's Watt and Highsmith and Hayward, it's like I should feel really, really good about that performance.
Yeah,
I mean, they had Hayward, who's a Hall of Famer, going against a 4th-round rookie. You have Highsmith off a 2-sack game coming in, and then you have the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. So I mean, I'm very happy with a game with 2 sacks and a handful of pressures. So
yeah, when Burrow looks comfortable and he can survey the field and you don't see his feet moving and he gets a little skittish, when none of that's going on, I'm good.
he looked confident in the pocket, didn't he? He was a rock.
That's at the beginning of the game.
He's trusting that offensive line now.
Yeah. Speaking of Burrow, Parker, I have to ask you this. Wilcox missed a big block near the goal line. What was your take when Burrow just took Wilcox aside and literally yelled at him saying, what are you doing? Because I know Wilcox isn't a lineman, but he's known for his blocking. What was your take on that whole thing? Burrow pretty much just literally going over to Wilcox pretty much, calling him out.
Well, no, I was trying to figure out what Wilcox's game plan was because it honestly, like upon first watch, I thought it was like a shovel option because he just ran straight out of the way. Like he ran right past the defender and was like turned to look at Joe, and I'm like, oh, are we gonna get like a late shovel? And then I see Joe yell at him, and I'm like, oh, that was not supposed to happen.
I'm 90% sure that was supposed to be a sift block, or he just completely missed the guy, and the running back got destroyed.
He ran right past him, and then he turns around like, where's everybody at?
Like, what are you doing? Yeah.
Are we happy though that wasn't a hit on Burrow?
Yeah.
That was a free shot.
Yeah, that would have been bad. That would have been really bad.
So I got a question from Tom Justin. I texted him. He's got 2 questions. First one is, how will Jonah get consistent? How will they get Jonah to stay consistent? And the second one is, how will Volson hold up the next 2 weeks?
Well, consistency, especially across the O-line, is a hard conversation because you can play consistently, but your level of competition changes every week. So, I mean, Jonah can play at like a mid-grade level, but then he'll have some horrible weeks and some great weeks just based on competition. So I think consistency, you want to more look at technique other than performance. And I think they've been inconsistent, but it's almost been in a good way the last couple of weeks where they seem to be really tightening some things down. And like I talked about all last week, where Jonah's weakest spot was the inside. Like, don't get beat by that spin move. Don't allow the counter inside. And Jonah locked it down. Like inside of the rusher all game. Like he was not letting anything inside of him. He got beat on like a one spin move, but the ball was out before Highsmith got past him. But that was like the most egregious play I saw from him. Like I was pumped for Jonah. And then same thing goes with Collins, where he was giving up the same pressures. I would like him to stay on his feet more. And you could tell he got frustrated and started trying to go for a cut block and some weird stuff. But I mean, he even really tightened. I mean, it's TJ Watt, and he really was quiet. So, and then your second, what was the second question, Greg?
How will Volson hold up the next 2 weeks is what the other question.
I'm not worried about either of these D lines. I've heard the Titans have some injuries on the front. Bud Dupree, I'm not worried about. I don't know. I think they're going to be fine. I think that D line's a lot worse than what they just played against in Pittsburgh. And I think they're kind of in a groove right now, and I hope they stick with it coming out of the bye going into these next couple of games. But I think Volson's playing at a great level. Like I've been saying, I'm more worried about Kappa than Volson. I mean, Volson's now played Hayward twice, and I think he looked just fine. So,
yeah.
So I guess we're not looking at 9 sacks next week.
No.
If they pull out 9 sacks somehow, I'm going to reevaluate a lot of my own life, I think.
And I did not delete a tweet on Twitter today saying that they would have 9 sacks. That didn't happen.
I was scrolling through and I was like, what the hell?
You're welcome.
You were one of about 8 people that were like, why did you say the Titans are going to sack Joe Burrow 9 times? And I was like, I forgot the word not.
I read it and I'm like, this has to be like a typo. But I'm like, I don't know. Maybe he's going for the hot take vibe today.
as soon as I texted him, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I go on there and it says tweet deleted. I was like,
Yeah, I went to respond and it said tweet deleted, and I was like, oh, he got me.
Yeah, I don't
It'll be a couple
necessarily
tweets later
believe
up here.
I don't believe in deleting tweets that are bad takes. You know, if you're going to get burned and you're going to look like an idiot, so be it. I will delete them for egregious grammar, and I think that that's fair because I can change the entire meaning of a tweet.
Hey, you just got to pay for that check mark, and then you can edit them.
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Don't you have $8? Don't you have $8, Santori?
No, not to look like a jackass. It meant something before you could pay for it.
Dude, you do have to like be careful. You start looking around, you're like, oh, I thought Elvis Presley died. Like what?
There was a guy who jumped on me today, and I was like, "You're verified with 3 followers. That's Twitter needs to give you your $8 back, sir."
I think was that Malik?
No, he actually had 9,000.
A guy named not Malik, right? A guy named Malik.
No, there was a Malik. I wanted to say it, and I checked his profile. I was like, "Oh, you have like 10,000 followers. All right, you can pay for it, I guess. You've done something right."
You gotta pull out that meme that everybody created and start stamping tweets like that.
This guy paid for Twitter.
Yeah, this guy paid for Twitter. It's a good one.
Well, I've got a question for Haas.
Okay.
So I know you grew up in the Oxford area, Talawanda. What made you a Bengals fan? Was it the area or
The area, pretty much the 90s. Jeff Blake, the Orange, Carl Pickens. Now his son plays for the Steelers.
Did you say the 90s?
The 90s converted you?
Yeah, okay. Hey.
I grew up. No, I was 5 years old. Yeah, pretty much 5 years old. I love football. I played football, so it's my team.
I love it, Jeff Blake.
Through the 90s, so.
Hey, you just wait. There's a Jeff Blake stat on here.
Shaking Blake.
Shaking Blake.
Let's get to some of those Cincy James stats because I know he's got a lot that he likes to work through. He sent me like a novel today of stats.
Okay, so what I did today on my lunch break, I looked at the paces that guys are on.
Or did you just like? I'm at work today, but it's Victory Monday, so.
No, it was on my lunch break. I make a sandwich and I eat it and I do this stuff.
How long was
Huh?
How long was the lunch break? Like
half an hour. Half an hour. It doesn't take long to figure this stuff out.
We're getting it.
All right, so Burrow is on pace to shatter all-time single-season records for the Bengals. He's on pace for 4,913 yards. He set it last year with 4,611. So he's on pace for 37.4 touchdowns. That would put him number one all-time because the most was 34, I think, by Dalton.
Grilled cheese.
So, yeah, grilled cheese. He's also on pace for 248 rushing yards. That's interesting for a guy that we don't really want to run.
Yeah.
He's also on pace for 7 rushing touchdowns. So if you add the passing and the rushing together, he's on pace for 44 touchdowns. That would break the record by 9 for a quarterback.
Good number. 9.
Yeah, that's a big number. Mixon's on pace for 1,028, and he hadn't looked great for most of the season. And he's on pace for 1,028 yards. He raised his yards per catch or yards per carry. Sorry, he was 2.7 earlier in the year. Sorry, it's YPC. Sorry. So he was like 2.7. Was it through 7 games, and he's raised it to 3.8 since then for the season. So he's finding the holes. I know yesterday he got hurt, but he's on pace for 10 rushing touchdowns, 70 receptions. That's a lot. Normally you hear those numbers, you're thinking somebody more like an Alvin Kamara or somebody like that. So he's also on pace for 534 receiving yards. That's quite a bit. I don't know what his his max was or what his max has been, but I feel like that's got to be the most that he's ever had. But I've got a bunch more, and we can go through them here. We can sprinkle them in. But I don't want to just take up 10 minutes and go over every single one.
Oh,
I
it's a
could.
stat hour, my man.
I've got a bunch more.
No, I think the favorite one I put it out there on Twitter today was the.
Oh, it was your stat. Okay.
Yeah, it's the 300-yard stat that I was pumping out there for Burrow. So Andy Dalton played 133 games for the Bengals and had 28 300-yard games, which comes out to like 20 some odd percent of the time, like 22% of the time he had a 300-yard game. Burrow's at 15 in 36 games, which is 42% of the time. He is on pace to catch Andy by the end of 2024.
That's ridiculous.
In 70 games. He's going to do what Andy did at the time.
That's a Jeff Ruby steak right there.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Wouldn't you agree, Bengal Dad?
What's that?
Wouldn't you agree, Bengal Dad?
I hope it's better than a Jeff Ruby steak.
Are you saying it's a Bengal Dad steak?
It's a Bengal Dad steak.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Now, I do have one other one that I love this stat. And this one kind of blew my mind because, like, Burrow's good at this, but I didn't think he was this good at this stat.
Come on.
Sounded terrible. So in order to qualify for all-time stats for passing, you need to have 1,500 attempts. Burrow's sitting at about 1,300 right now, so he'll have that probably by the end of the year to qualify. Assuming he keeps doing what he's doing, once he hits 1,500 attempts, he will have the highest completion percentage in the history of the NFL.
Jeez.
Of any quarterback, minimum 1,500 attempts.
Somebody
not particularly close either.
To everybody out there that wanted to draft offensive lineman first and wait next year to get Trevor Lawrence, just remember this, because I don't forget stuff like this.
Greg the elephant.
I don't forget stuff. But
I love it. Oh, Mom. Did you see that, Bengal Dad?
Can we give out some game balls? We never do that.
We can give out game balls.
P. Ryan.
Yeah. P. Ryan.
My first game ball.
Let's each give out a game ball. We'll each give out one.
All right.
Here we go.
Tyler, you start. Santori, you start.
I don't know who you're talking about. P. Ryan, for sure.
Thanks a lot,
receiving touchdowns.
Stealing it.
Do it.
Well, I mean, still, he had 3 touchdowns. That's the obvious one.
I'm going to go with Travion Williams.
Huh.
I thought he was relatively impactful for somebody that we had no idea what he was going to bring to the kickoff game. I thought he did well.
Okay.
It's a small game ball, but it's a game ball.
I'll go one. I'm picking a local, Drew Chrisman. He actually punted the ball, pinned the ball down. Drew Chrisman came in. Actually, Kevin Huber, you're still one of my all-time favorite Bengals. This is where the business stuff gets hard, but shout out to Drew Chrisman. Did a great job punting the ball, pinning them back at times. There you go, Drew.
Woo!
Parker.
Oh,
call. Sorry.
Sheesh. I feel like I got to pick an old lineman, but I'm gonna go with Irwin, man. I mean,
Got his hair, buddy. Yeah.
He earned his way onto the roster. I love that guy. I've always loved that guy, and he's finally got a touchdown. Like, that was an awesome game for him. Good for him.
No, I consider him too. Haas, who do you got?
T. Higgins.
There you go.
148.
148.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. 9.
I think
I like that one.
I think he could have got 250
easily
if they'd have kept playing. I mean, they couldn't touch him. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I've got one. I'm going to say Trey Hendrickson. I'm going to give a game ball to him. He was bull rushing I guess left tackle.
Oh,
he was just pushing him back. There was one sack that he just pushed him back into him and was able to get the sack. Like it was impressive. I liked watching that watching him do the business.
Yeah, I guess if they can hold him every play, if he bull rushes, it's not going to matter if he gets held.
Yeah.
He'll just run over the top of the guy.
He looks so strong. Like I had concerns about his like power moves at the beginning of the season, but like he bullies dudes every now and then, man. It's awesome.
I love that. He made Kenny Pickett so uncomfortable on that one bull rush. It was just, oh my goodness.
Hey, Parker, help me out with this one. I know this list is probably bigger than, not as big as your list of places to visit in Cincinnati and all that. I know I keep like throwing stuff at you, but why were the refs on Pittsburgh's side the first half, most of the game?
Well, I mean, you're in Pittsburgh. That's what's to be expected, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that was just getting held like this, but we get called for a pass that wasn't even catchable. And like even the refs were like, what's going on here? And Burrow, clearly his knee hits the ground, he slid and he gets hit. And then that expert ref even said, yes, that should have been a penalty. I'm like, what the heck is going on here?
You know, it's interesting because like sometimes you'll see refs where they want to keep a game in check. They know the Bengals Steelers games can get out of hand every now and then. So I understand that to a point sometimes where it's like, oh, you maybe want to call some weird stuff early on in the game. But then, I mean, I feel like they'll try to overcorrect occasionally. And then there's the whole dialogue about, oh, when you're newer to the league, you have to earn the respect and take your shots before you get those flags. And I don't know.
Which is lame.
Yeah.
Yep. I wonder when Joe Burrow's not going to be newer to the league.
Yeah, I know. It's
he
crazy.
He does not get too many roughing the passer calls or the late hits. He doesn't get them. He doesn't ask for them, though. Every other quarterback asks for him. He doesn't ask for him.
Kenny Pickett was asking for one.
On a touchdown.
Yeah.
Hey, Kenny, I'm going to do some simple math for you. If you get a PI or a roughing the passer, I should say, on a touchdown, it's a 1 yard penalty, bud. 1 yard penalty.
It's a big yard.
You go
for every yard counts.
The 1 yard line. If you're kicking a PAT, it's a 6 yard penalty. You're begging for an awful lot, man. Get the touchdown and a yard. Woo!
We can't be handing those. We can't be handing yards out like that. You know, got to tighten down on that.
Yeah.
Why is it always on third down? That's what I'm wondering.
I want to salute Trent Taylor for calling a fair catch on a bounce punt.
What was that?
Dude, I want to salute the
Coyotes
for sitting in there, man. I would have let that thing go. He could have gotten murdered on that play.
I think there was about 2 million people watching, and they all went, "Can he do
that?" I didn't know.
Well, and the thing is, he signals for it.
Right.
They blow it dead, and then they allow the Steelers to just tackle the heck out of them. That, like, I'm sorry, but if you blow the whistle dead, it's done.
There's
anything after that.
And I want to look into the fair catch rule. I mean it's over now, but you can fair catch an onside kick. Why can't you fair catch a bounce punt?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
That's my question right now.
None of us knew what was going on.
Yeah, that was a weird. Yeah,
I thought it was just my eyes. Maybe it didn't bounce.
There's a lot of times Greg looks at me mid-game. He's like, "Okay, what's the rule?" And that one, I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah, come on, Santori. No, during the game, we're all complaining about the whole T. Higgins thing, and Santori's being a realist and all that. And we're like, "Oh, shut up, Santori! You don't know what you're talking about." And we're all looking at
the Jets game where he landed going backward and his ankle hit out of bounds. I'm like, you can hate the rule, but you're supposed to, if you're going backward, get your heel in bounds too. And everyone's like, touchdown, and Greg's like, is it a touchdown? I'm like, no, it's heeling out of bounds. It's a rare rule, but you're going to get smoked on this one.
It's the Michael Jackson rule, right?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
But no, given Stanley Morgan, actually, Parker, this leads my question. You look at Stanley Morgan, not a big guy, but he just throws himself out there blocking. What does he do that makes him such a good blocker? Like, what is he? Does he just throw himself in there, or what does Stanley Morgan do that makes?
Dude, he's smart. Yeah, like he's smart and knows how to use his body, and he uses his hands, and he can move his feet, and he's tenacious. Like that's what like every coach wants out of their receivers, because you want the receivers that block on run plays, not the receivers that jog on run plays, right? Like he's a guy. He's like the honorary fullback of the team because he just doesn't care. He'll get after whoever it is. It can be TJ Watt or it can be a third string linebacker, but he's going to go get him.
I'm going to say something, and I think Parker is going to agree with me 100% because we lived in the same realm. Anything beyond a 4 or 5 yard run is typically because the receivers blocked really well or the lineman got to the second level. It's not on the running back at that point. If you have anything past a 10-yard run, it's because your receivers are doing a damn good job. In terms of Stanley Morgan, yeah, he's smart and he's willing. The other thing is he just kind of wants to. So it's a mentality thing. So when you look at a guy like Morgan versus Joe Mixon, why is one guy really good, one guy's the other? The other guy just, I hate to say this because it sounds like I'm dogging Joe Mixon, but it's just the truth of it. Some guys just really like blocking and take pride in it, and some guys just don't want to do it. That's as simple as it is.
Well, that's the issue with Mixon and pass protection. Is like he doesn't like. It's like we talked about, but it's like he doesn't want to get in there. Like he's okay deflecting pressure and stuff like that. But Stanley Morgan he'll go get in your face. He'll go get it.
It's a mentality. It's a want to. There's technique to it, but you're not going to get good at the technique unless you want to, kind of thing. So when you look at Giovanni Bernard was a team player, and he just understood that dirty work wins games.
Yep.
I'm not saying Mixon doesn't understand that. I'm not saying Mixon doesn't want to, but when you have someone who's been in the league this long with that amount of size and that amount of talent, and he's just not getting it, I question the want to.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Okay. Mixon's not coming on the show.
That's okay.
Could it be his vision though? Like not seeing it.
That's a good point. Go say that again, Haas.
What about is it his vision? Is he just not seeing it? Like you got your run vision, you have the block vision for Mixon. Seems like he just doesn't see it.
So the Bengals running back pass blocking assignments is not super traditional. They do a lot of stuff where they put the running backs in a bad spot scheme-wise. I don't know if you're seeing the same thing, Parker, but they don't really make it super easy on them either. So it could be a little bit of a vision thing, but I wouldn't make that the entire argument, if that makes sense.
Well, I mean, I agree 100% because I don't know who created their pass blocking scheme, but it is terrible. Like when they involve the running backs, the tight ends, like it feels very, hey, you're going to go in there and you're going to probably hit that guy, but we'll see what happens. Like we're going to put you in all these different spots. Like your running back should not be making reads in pass blocking scenarios. It should be, hey, we're going to slide the line away. You're going to go pick up that guy.
Well, the other thing they do is I've noticed that they'll put the running back on the left side, and Dad, you've even noticed this, where Mixon's like looking all the way across. He'll be on the quarterback's left hip and reading the right end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why? There's nothing about that that's going to be good. The running back is your last piece. He's a chip and release. He's a safety valve, or he's a hinge block if you're rolling the other way. He's not someone that you want. Sometimes maybe they step up if there's a blitzer. I get that. But that's not somebody that you want part of a complex design. That's not their wheelhouse. And the Bengals have kind of said that this is going to be part of your wheelhouse on third down. Yep. So when you hear guys like, Chris Evans can't get on the field. Well, that third down pass blocking assignment's kind of a bitch. Let's be honest.
I have serious concerns with putting Evans in there in a passing situation where he's not a receiving option. Like that's the one thing I love about Samaje. Like, I mean, he's just like Morgan. He'll get in there. He'll just do it. He'll go in there and he'll hit dudes. He'll drive dudes. I mean, he was 1-on-1 with Micah Parsons week 2. Mm-hmm. Our backup running back was 1-on-1 with like one of the best pass rushers in the league, and he blocked him. Like he held him. Like it's a mentality thing, and it's just knowing what you have to do. I think you hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah, we need to take a minute here. Not a sponsor, but someone that has been really nice to us. Greg, I know you'll agree with this. Stephen Huff. I'm going to get a lot of these details wrong, but I'll start off with saying this. I have now, I think I've gone through 2 or 3 bags of this script coffee. I don't know what it's called.
Tiger Joe.
Joe. That stuff is fantastic. I'm not a huge coffee guy, but I will.
Hang on, I'll grab it.
Yeah,
we'll plug it here.
I got something, James.
This stuff's good. He's gotten it out to us, so we need to do our due diligence and our end of the bargain here and at least promote this for a minute. This Tiger Joe coffee, this stuff is really, really good.
Yes.
Greg, take it away. I know this is kind of, your buddy, so I'll let you fill in here.
So it started out, his cousin Adam, I've known since 2006, but he's always mentioned Steve. I felt like I've known the guy for years, and I finally got to meet him like a couple weeks ago. And when you meet this guy, this is a guy you just want to help out. He just cares. He cares about what he does. He started it during COVID. I mean, it's just an awesome story. When you get to meet Steve, it's like if you have an issue with Stephen Huff, then you need to self-evaluate yourself because just such an awesome guy, very caring person. I mean, and he's a huge Bengals fan. I mean, when you meet him, it's just like you felt like you've known him for years. So, Steve, you're watching this right now. Shout out to you, buddy. I mean, when I get a chance, I'll get Santori. I don't know if I can do everybody all at once, but when James is in town, I'll get him to come visit. Yeah, I mean, but his coffee. I'll tell you a quick story here. I told Steve this. My car smells like crud usually. Lord knows what's been laying in my car forever. But I tell you guys this. So I left Santori's. I'm like, I'll just leave Santori's coffee in the car all night. I got in my car. I've had so many air fresheners in my car that would never work. This coffee smell, it air freshened my car up so good. That's how good this coffee is. I mean, but yeah, like I say, Steve, though, man. Steve,
I gotta read this because I gotta read what this says. So it says the origin is Sumatra.
Yeah. I don't even know where that's at.
Okay. At the tasting notes, toffee, chocolate, and lemon.
Yeah, no. I mean, like
lemon.
My parents, and there's other flavors you can get there at that place. I mean, like I say, when I got to smell that coffee, I mean, like it's oh my gosh, it is just so awesome. It's like
smells really good.
James, have you tried it yet?
Not yet. It's sealed, but there's that little spot on the back.
Right. It
feels so good.
All I'm gonna say is I googled Sumatra and hit images, and that's the first thing that came up. So we're doing really good here. Oh no! What happened? Jeez, I'm not donating anything. I'm poor. There we go.
I love it.
Yeah, but no.
Who knew?
I mean, like if you're a big coffee person, I totally 100% recommend it. It's just totally awesome. I mean, it is just incredible. By the way, also, it's at Sonder Brewery. He's even got coffee and some Sonder beer, and I think James tried it, and it's called Cato, and Otto is another good one. But the Cato beer was just so awesome. If you ever get a chance to make it out to Sonder Brewery, it is just amazing out there. I mean, the food was good. I mean, the atmosphere was just awesome, just nice and peaceful. And like I say, I'm taking Santori out there. I'm taking James out there. And, Bengal Dad, if you want to come, or everybody's welcome to come. Or Parker, if you get your list out again, buddy.
Add it to the freaking list.
Get your list out, Parker. Now, Parker, are you a coffee guy?
No, but my fiance works at Starbucks, and I think I call her a coffee gal. So
okay.
She'll definitely be interested in taking a trip.
It's genuinely better than anything at Starbucks.
I can believe that for sure.
For a long time.
But like I said, I'll just post this up. Steve, keep doing what you're doing, buddy. You're doing a heck of a job, man. Everybody,
farm the beans. It's called Haramu Tiger, the farm where they get the beans.
Tigers.
I don't want to commit Lutheranism by pronouncing it wrong, but Steve, though, man, just keep doing what you're doing, buddy. Everybody I had tried the coffee, said it's amazing. Keep doing what you're doing, Steve.
Now, Haas, are you local?
Shelly, yes, you can buy it online. You can buy it online.
Stephen,
that's what I was going to ask.
If you've got faculties to do it, if you could post a link, in the chat, Stephen, that would work.
Okay.
Steve, if you post a link in the chat, that'd be great, buddy.
And so, Haas, where are you located at? I know you grew up in Talawanda area, but
it's pretty much 30 minutes north of Cincinnati, Trenton by Middletown.
Oh yeah. Been through there many times.
I'm not far from the stadium.
Nice, that's good.
That's awesome.
Well, I think because we're coming up on 7:45 here, we got a couple things I want to hit. The first one, and this is our favorite segment. I've got four 4 or 5 players here. It's time for Lutherisms.
Whoop-whoop.
Mexican Night Football Edition.
Hell yeah.
First
Let's
and
do this.
foremost, Greg. 1, this is the way we do it. You're on the
Oops.
clock, Gregory.
Let's do this.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald. I like this. Larry Fitzgerald, okay, is a sticky bun because he's got the best hands of all time. That ball's not going to fall out. He's like a glazed donut. I don't really care for sticky buns, but he's like a glazed donut. Anything sticky, right to it. So we'll call him a glazed donut or a sticky bun.
All right, Larry Fitzgerald is gross bread. Next, hold on, I got to get the banner off of there. Dad's like getting Mike Wazowski. There we go.
There it is.
Next, Joe Montana.
Why do you have to say Joe Montana? I mean,
Because the Niners are playing. He's Mr. Niner.
all right, Joe Montana. I mean, let's face it, Joe Montana. This one really has to represent and all that and stuff.
What's Kyle doing?
What?
Kyle's just running around the back.
He just, yeah.
All right, Joe Montana.
Joe Montana. I can do this. Joe Montana is like a. I'm not a wine person, but Joe Montana's like a great glass of wine. He's going to perform every time, and it's going to be awesome. He's just a glass of wine.
But it's going to stab you in the back later.
All
Yeah.
right, fermented fruit it is. Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice. I'm going to stick with rice here and all that. He is cilantro rice, the Mexican rice. It's like my favorite rice in the world. I just keep eating it, and I never get tired of it. He is cilantro rice. Yes!
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner. Okay, I got to think of an underdog food here and all that and stuff. Okay, I was at a family event. Nobody else ate these but me. I thought they were going to be nasty. Kurt Warner is a sardine. I love the sardines. I thought it was going to be horrible, but he is a sardine.
Perfect.
Ooh, I've got one. When you're done, Santori, I've got one for him.
I am done. Fire away.
Fire away.
All right. You're going to like this one. Justin Smith.
Oh, James, man. Come on. All right, Justin Smith. He didn't do, but he was like an all-pro with. I don't know how to say this. Okay, I'll tell you what it. Now, he's like okay. Raise your hand if you remember Fuddruckers.
Oh, yeah, I love Fuddruckers.
All right.
Fuddruckers.
He's like, you know how you got to load all the pickles and all the pickles, all the vegetables you want on your burger. That's what he is a Fuddruckers burger. He just loads everything up and smashes it in. Yeah, big pickle. I like that. How old? I mean, like I'm 35. Well, I'm about to be 36 in a month or two, in 2 months. So that was my childhood growing up with Fuddruckers.
We used to go to Fuddruckers a lot. They used to have them on down in Mason, I think.
Yeah,
There was one by Forest Fair Mall.
Wait. Santori, you went to the one in Mason off Fields Erdel?
Oh, we used to go there a lot.
You might have seen me there. That's where we went a lot.
Maybe. I used to
Oh.
if there was a fat kid in the corner sucking on the hot cheese pump and eating pickles. It was me.
You might have been there when my brother puked in the bathroom.
All right. Great memories.
Oh, my gosh.
Sounds like a good time.
Haas, you're the guest now. Haas, I told you 2 players beforehand because you wanted to get prepared for this, Haas. So here we go. Haas is going to be put on the hot seat. So, Haas, here are the 2 players I'm going to ask. AJ Green. What is he?
AJ Green. He was one of my favorite players. Baby back ribs.
Baby back ribs.
I'm not as good as you.
All right, baby back ribs. Okay, the second. AJ Green. Second one, Nick Bosa.
He's like a loaded baked potato with the work.
From Texas Roadhouse?
If that's what you like. Yeah, Roadhouse sounds good.
Now, know you won unprepared. Can I give you just one unprepared?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right. I'll name a classic player. Let's go. I got to go San Francisco. Let's go Frank. No, not him. Let's go Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's hard. I have to do this.
Alex Smith. I don't want to be mean. He broke his leg. I was thinking chicken leg, like a drum leg or something.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking a burnt chicken leg.
Yeah, there we go. We're on the same page. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's what came to mind. A drumstick.
Hey, Greg, I got one for you.
I'm so glad that happened.
Greg, I got one for you.
Who is it?
Debo Samuel.
Debo Samuel. Okay, I got to think of something. Okay. Oh, Debo Samuel, man. I got to think of something with speed. I'm going to go Red Bull, man. When you drink a Red Bull, you're all fired up. When you start drinking that Red Bull, man, you're gone, man. He is Red Bull.
I got something for him. I got something for him. So I think he's like ranch dressing.
Okay.
He's versatile. You can use it with lots of different stuff. And he does lots of different stuff.
Yeah. But Parker, man.
Okay, ketchup, whatever. Pick one.
People might not like it.
Parker, you aced it last time, but I'm going to throw you out with a couple more linemen here and all that. Just straight up linemen. Let's go. I got to give you a tough one here, man.
No, you don't.
Let's
you really
go.
You don't.
Laramie Tunsil.
Laramie Tunsil. Let's do that.
Well, Laramie Tunsil's my guy. I love Laramie Tunsil. I'm gonna say Laramie Tunsil's like gravy. It moves pretty smooth through whatever you got, but it goes with a lot of different things. But there's a lot of different types of gravy too. He's versatile as well.
All right.
Here's
all right.
Tariq. I think I'm pronouncing this right. Tariq Armstead.
I thought that was
Tirana.
No one laughed. So
Armstead. Something that's fragile.
But good.
Potato chip.
I'd say Teron Armstead's my ribs because they're gonna fall right off the bone. They're gonna fall apart all the time, but damn it, they're good every time.
Yeah, no, they are.
When it gets to your mouth, it's good.
No, right. I got to throw a Bengal one out here. I really got to get you good here. Oh, here we go. We were talking about this. Russell Bodine.
Bodine. Oh.
I got him.
Dude, that's a good one. I'll say, it's okay. It's Mexican night. We'll say Bodine's carne asada. I love me some carne asada, but it doesn't really. It gets old really quick.
Yeah. And
just it's just I get over it. It did its job. It served its purpose, but I kind of want something else.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, man. But you know what? I'll get that one to you. But you know what, Bengal Dan? I'm going to throw one out at you. I'm going to switch to baseball. Bill Hall.
Oh, really? Holy
Get some of the good ones.
What is Bill Hall?
Oh.
Just think of the worst thing.
Bill Hall is probably, to me, Bill Hall would be the onions in a meatloaf because that's going to give me a nasty taste in my mouth the rest of the day, and it's going to probably come out like shit. That's what Bill Hall is.
Hey, you didn't need to go that far, but all right.
I like the visual.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. No, you know what, James? Now you're going to get thrown into this now, man. I'll throw a Kentucky Wildcat at you. Let's go, Randall Cobb.
Randall Cobb.
There's only one right answer, James.
Corn.
I don't know. There's the first thing that pops to my mind is popcorn.
All right.
Oh, you're going to say corn, probably. You're going to say corn. No, the first thing I think of is popcorn because he pops under pressure because he gets injured a lot. But he tastes good.
Does he?
I love popcorn.
So, no. So, Steve.
You took that the wrong way, sir.
You said it.
Thanks. I'll throw one more at you. Stephen Huff went to high school with him. He knows him. If you remember, he was on Hard Knocks. Unfortunately, got cut. John Connor.
John Connor.
Yeah, the fullback, the Terminator. Remember he was on the
The
Jets?
Terminator.
Oh, I remember him.
Mm.
You remember him, don't you?
I remember him, but I don't watch Hard Knocks if the Bengals aren't on it.
Well, he was technically on Hard Knocks. He was famous on Hard Knocks, man. Come on.
Yeah, he is
He was
Curry
a
because
color.
I've never had it before.
All right.
Oh, no.
Here we go, Greg. You're on the hot seat.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, so how many do I get to pick here?
Well, we're not going to do all of them because we don't have that kind of time.
No kidding. So how many do I get to pick?
take? Where are you going? The Dollar Tree? Okay. You broke the broom.
I love the Dollar Tree.
This is why we're poor. Broke the broom.
I got it from your mom.
You got it from the Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
So you're going to make the same mistake twice?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you want?
We are ranking fast food.
Okay. Is this including breakfast or lunch or
This is-
overall?
This is just overall. Some of these we don't have, like Churches is more southern than we got.
Yeah, I got to look at this. Could you make this any smaller, Santori?
Yeah, actually, this is already blown up.
Okay, so how many do I have to pick?
Hey, give me the first five. And we'll go five at a time here.
Okay, Burger King.
Well,
Boo! No, I'm just kidding.
Here. A and W. Where are you putting A and W?
I don't even go to the root beer stand.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. I like the root beer, but it's not high on my list.
Have you ever had it?
Yes, I've been there a couple of times.
All right. So F. Arby's.
A.
Ooh. Baja Fresh.
Never been there.
I'll tell you this. We had a Baja Fresh at Marshall, and it was meh. Blimpie.
Never been
Oh,
there.
I used to love Blimpie.
Okay, well, we got an A there.
No, I'm not saying it's elite. No.
Oh, James, you already said
I
it.
didn't. No, I used to. I had it in college. We had one on campus.
Bojangles.
Never been there.
I'm just going to speak for Bojangles.
I was gonna say, but you gotta go to Bojangles, man.
Okay.
Do you guys know what Blimpie is?
Yeah, it's like Subway.
Yes, it's like Subway Light. Yeah.
Okay.
Bengal Dad, Boston Market.
I'd give that a C.
You kept them in business for a while.
I did keep the slippery chicken.
Okay, Greg, Burger King.
A plus infinity.
Oh, God.
Plus infinity. A plus infinity.
Okay,
Better
Parker
fry sauce.
Canes.
Look, Parker. This Santori's got a big mouth here. I think has the greatest sauce, and he's like, Greg, it's just ketchup and whatever and all that. He thinks he knows more than them. Cane's is a legend. It's an
Oh man.
Parker likes cane sauce. You're barking up the wrong tree, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, I don't sign off on the Canes. You just have to have real fry sauce. I'm gonna bring you some fry sauce.
Okay,
You will no longer like Canes.
All right, we'll exchange sauces. Oh, you get the fried sauce. I'll give you Montgomery.
I don't know if I want to exchange sauces. That's a we can,
In case you didn't know, Greg's middle name is Mr. Greyhound because he's throwing Santori right under the bus.
All right. Carl's Jr. Anyone?
I've been to
It's Hardee's.
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 It's Hardee's. That's all it is.
Yeah,
That's very
Good.
class.
and Checkers is Rallies.
The one in the Mojave Desert is the worst restaurant I've ever been to.
Wait, what?
I went to a Carl's Jr.
Carl's
in
Jr.
Mojave Desert.
Santori, can you switch what side we're on?
No.
Like, can you? Because Haas is all covered up by the time.
Oh. Oh God.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Santor.
Oh, there we go.
That's kind of.
That's actually a little better. Yeah.
Checkers.
I didn't
A
even
is
notice,
Rallies.
James.
A.
Okay. So Checkers, where we at?
A.
Really?
Best fries ever.
You
Is Checkers Rallies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the fries.
Yeah, their fries are. I'll give it a B. We'll settle.
Oh, well, thank you, Santori.
Chick-fil-A.
That's a B.
Overrated C. It's overrated.
That's a B.
Haas, you're the.
See, but they got the
you're
Chick-fil-A sauce. Chick-fil-A sauce is good. The chicken's mid, but the Chick-fil-A sauce and their strawberry shakes, That's a whole nother level.
I like it.
Parker,
Bragging because of the chicken.
You're gonna get Cage chicken, but you're gonna be good with Chick-fil-A?
I said
love
the
Chick-fil-A.
chicken was mid. The Chick-fil-A sauce is like I
I'm
can
putting
drink that.
Chipotle
I have it
as
in my
tier
fridge
one.
right now.
All right.
I am a Chipotle addict. So
No, I like Chipotle. Put it up there.
Yeah, totally.
Next.
Churches.
Never been there.
Never been.
Okay. Cookout. Finger
Never-
dab.
Oh,
I had it twice. It was really good once. It was just adequate. I'll give it a C.
Ooh.
Haas, what's your take? You had it?
No, I've never had it.
Me neither.
it's great for the value.
Yeah. Okay.
The money is
Well, I'm all
awesome.
about that.
There's one floating around down here that I'm just going to make an executive decision on really quick.
You got that right.
Portillo.
Can you take it higher than that?
I'll just scoot it to the front.
What is that?
Portillo's.
Never been there.
Oh my! Well, Chicago, primarily. It is unbelievable.
All right. Culver's. Never
I
been.
don't like Culver's. I know a lot of people love it. I don't care for it.
I used to
All right.
love it, but I've got
Solid
sick the
C.
last 2 times I've had it.
C. That's like a 75% on the nose.
Just give it a C.
No. C's too nice. Del Taco.
I've only heard about it in a movie.
I've had it once. It's actually pretty good, but it's been like since the year 2000. Give it a C.
Dude, that 24-hour value menu hits different though.
Have you been there, Parker?
Yeah, there's Del Tacos all over the place out here.
Is it better than Taco Bell?
Oh hell no.
Okay, then give it a D.
Here's the deal. I've had Del Taco one time. I was very excited. We were in Vegas. It was 3 a.m, and I was like, you know what? I want Del Taco. It's 3 a.m, and they gave me a tortilla full of lettuce, and I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever had in my life.
Got a salad.
They gave me a salad with flat flour. I didn't even know what else was doing it. Denny's.
Haven't been there in a while.
Denny's is good.
Denny's gets
When you're drunk.
even at a B.
It's a BC. It's in there. Yeah.
Domino's C gets a C for me. It's okay, but
I
not
don't like Domino's.
what?
I don't like Domino's.
I had this conversation last night. Papa John's is a superior pizza, and I will hear no argument.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll take that too.
I agree with
I like
that.
Marco.
Better ingredients and better pizza.
Yeah.
I will say that Domino's does have hoagies, and their
You're a
hoagies are good.
spokesperson.
Dairy Queen A, Blizzard is an A+. Put it up there, Santori. Put it up there.
Okay, calm down.
Do it.
Pollo Loco.
What is that?
El Pollo Loco is not bad. It's like I don't know. That's like
Chicken place.
yeah, it's all right.
Firehouse. I like
That's a A or a B. It's way up there.
It's put it at
Firehouse is fine.
B.
Hold on, we got to do all the sandwiches right now though, because is Firehouse better than Jersey Mike's?
Yes.
Is it
Yeah,
better than Jimmy
but I
John's?
go to Jersey Mike's more often, but Firehouse is good. But that's a good question. I probably would lean Jersey Mike's, but I do like Firehouse.
I lean Jersey Mike's. I think Jersey Mike's is better than Firehouse.
Yeah, no, I can agree with you on that.
Is Jersey Mike's on there?
No, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
It's right after Jack in the Box.
Oh, here it is. Well,
If only the list was alphabetical.
is
Tyler.
it really? Oh my God.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Okay.
no!
Sorry, Santori.
Here's your sign.
Sorry.
Five Guys.
B.
Eh.
Wait, what?
What?
It's
Did you say
okay.
B as in dog?
Disagree with that.
Yeah, it's like a C, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm good with a B.
that's high. That's high.
Hey, guys, Santori, one quick thing. Go to Sbarro. Just put that up in the A+ area. Put it up there.
I do have fond memories of Sbarro at the mall.
Put it
growing
up there.
Honestly,
A+.
straight out the mall.
Boom.
Thank you.
All right, IHOP.
I never had it.
Eh.
I'm a big fan of IHOP.
I loathe IHOP. I hate
All
it.
right.
One time you just went out of business. Tells you all you need to know right there.
Can we put it as a C? Because I hate IHOP.
Yeah. Hey, Parker, I need your help on this one. This is one chain I wish was in Cincinnati coming up here. I need your help on this one.
In-N-Out?
Out.
This one, In-N-Out, dude, In-N-Out. In-N-Out's only good like on your way home from the bar, or like if it is like 1 a.m. and they're about to close. But it's good in those moments. It's a clutch player.
The top
Like a
chef
White Castle.
ranked In-N-Out Burger the best fast food burger.
No, that's just false. But
Okay, that's false. Why? I just got lied to.
I mean, the spread's good. But I mean, it's like they don't do anything special with their burgers.
All right.
They got spread and banana peppers, and that's good. But that's about it.
Jack in the Box.
B.
I love Jack in the Box.
B.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Just in case you're wondering, we're running out of B slots.
There is one in Cincinnati. I will drive 30 minutes to go get it.
Can we just go ahead and put Skyline in the A right now? Let's get some A's in here. Skyline and McDonald's.
Waffle House.
Skyline's on here? Oh,
I wish we had Waffle House out here so bad.
Waffle House is definitely an A.
I never had Waffle House.
Oh my lord.
I like Steak and Shake. Is that on there?
Yeah, Steak and Shake is legit.
Fresco milk.
All right, here's a controversial one. White Castle. You love it or you hate it?
I
When
love
you're drunk. That's my go-to after the bar, after the game.
Let's put it in A.
it.
what in God's name is a Torchy's taco?
Put it in F.
Throw it away.
Whoa. Pizza Hut. Put it in the A. Put it in the A area. Pizza Hut's an A.
What?
Oh.
Oh,
No.
no.
No, time out. Popeyes is an A. Best chicken sandwich there is.
Popeyes is not an A. That chicken sandwich is so overrated. Don't do this right now. Don't do this right now.
Yeah, I got excited to eat it once and nope. That
What
chicken
is
sandwich
with all
was
of
nothing.
you?
No.
No.
Hash chicken, this isn't it?
I've never had one of these, but I've heard great
We lost
things.
Greg. Greg's tapped out. He will not have your Popeye slander. Hey, I gotta agree with Chris though in the chat though. Sonic is that burger is something else.
Sonic is good.
Start cheering for this one, and if you keep cheering, I'll keep going.
What is it?
Oh my god, I love Long John Silver's.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I love Long John
Yeah.
Silver's.
Love Long
No,
John.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Santori, don't.
Get it up there.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Santori, it's just
Get
a
it
I don't have that
right.
around here no more.
Fishbowl all day.
Santori, it's a bunch of greasy fish.
They're like
Yeah,
the freezer
man.
fish. They're big freezer fish fans.
Whoa.
Oh,
Let's make a deal. Penn Station right there. Put it in the A. Penn Station.
Penn Station's number
I
one.
gotta put him in the F.
Yeah,
I got a personal
I
problem
like
with
this.
him.
so
No.
Hey, if you put Long John in the A, Penn Station's an A.
Thank you.
without
That's an
going
A+.
into
I have personal reasons.
I don't care what your personal reasons are.
I get Penn Station for my birthday.
Here.
That's
You ready?
how serious.
Bengal Dad, I have personal reasons with Long John Silver, so you got to deal with this too.
I'll give you the expedited version, okay? We one of the top dogs at Penn Station.
Not
told
the
Dad he
owner.
was-
It was the owner of Penn Station.
I was trying to be nice, fine. The owner of Penn Station told Dad he was too poor to live next to him.
What?
What has that to do with the food?
So we just go to Penn Station.
Okay, I understand.
I can't even look at that place.
I do understand.
I was a kid when that happened. I've never had it.
I get it for my birthday every year. Penn
Thank
Station.
you. Hey, Haas,
That's
so
what I want.
we have an alliance here. Put it in the A.
What is this?
I love Penn Station.
Thank you, Haas.
What is wings? Never heard of it.
What is
Wings?
F?
Wings.
Wings.
Ask Glenn Goodberry. He might know.
Okay. Wawa.
What?
Heard good things. Never had it.
No idea.
Nope.
Wendy's.
We're
is
really
that-
going through all these, aren't we?
Any Florida residents that can vouch for Wawa.
Whoa. Hey. I don't know about that, but Parker, Papa John's. Let's put Papa John's in the A, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Papa John's.
I agree with that.
Panda.
Listen,
And
And Express,
that is a guilty pleasure of mine.
Chinese
He's
food.
putting his mistress over there in the best category.
If hey, listen, there can only be one in the best category because there's only one the best.
The best.
You guys are abusing that category.
but no.
Portillo's.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, you're gonna demote Papa John's now.
Yeah, really.
Come on.
I'm just saying, there's only one the best.
That's it right there. That is it.
Shut up.
It's not even close.
All right. Hey, Potbellies. Potbellies is a B.
I like how Santori's just moving stuff. He's like, I don't care what you guys say. I'm just putting it somewhere.
Corey, put McDonald's up there. Their breakfast is good. What are you doing, man?
Facts, though. McDonald's breakfast is good.
McDonald's should be
You
higher.
gotta put some respect on Ocho Cinco right now.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh, yep.
Same with IHOP. Doesn't he love IHOP too?
Hey.
I think that's true.
Taco Bell #1. Oh my.
I love Taco Bell. I think that almost every other day.
All right. Would you rather have Taco Bell or Chipotle?
Taco Bell.
What the heck?
I'm Taco Bell.
No
That's
hesitation.
fine.
Dad, you had Swenson's.
I had Swenson's. It was not real good.
Okay.
You never had Shake Shack?
No, that's
I
new.
never have
We
either.
don't get that out here.
Oh, I get. Yeah, that's a.
That's not on there.
Damn.
Wendy's. Come on, guys. What about Wendy's? That's an A. I think.
Hey, I got an honorable mention from the crowd here.
Oh,
Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
I love
Where's
that.
that one
Yeah.
go?
I like Steak and Shake.
Oh, it's on there. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the Fresco melt.
I got to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Anybody had Moe's ever?
Yep.
It's not bad. I've had it way while ago.
I like Moe's. Moe's is good.
Welcome to Moe's.
What about Sonic?
Yeah, Sonic's got to go up there.
Oh,
Sonic is legit.
Oh, there it is. Jesus.
Yeah, it's already up, I thought. Oh no, there it is.
What about Panera?
I'm not a fan of
There's just
Panera.
expensive.
Yeah.
Panera's a little too hoity-toity.
Yeah, that's what. What happened to Quiznos, man? We're down all the Quiznos.
Look at all the bees. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is ridiculous, Santori. Santori, you're by far the worst ranker ever.
You know Greg's going to do this tonight. He's going to make it.
He wants a link. There better be a link in his inbox right now.
Exactly. I can do this the right way, Santori, where you just keep randomizing everything.
Do you guys not have wing nuts out there either?
What?
What?
No.
No.
No, by the way, I think do you guys think Qdoba's up better than Chipotle? It's
Qdoba?
okay, but
It's like the same thing.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Potbelly's has the best cookies.
What
Little
about
I've heard-
Hothead?
Subway's
I've
got
heard
good-
Whataburger is insane.
I like
I've-
Whataburger.
awesome.
It's
You just
not,
put Little Caesars up with Portillo's.
Seriously, Santori?
All right, where do we need to rearrange some things here?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I got
Everywhere,
one more you didn't put on the
Weird
list.
City's like my guilty pleasure restaurant, man. You got to put that somewhere up in there.
I got a defunct restaurant that's not on the list. How about Friendly's? Anybody
Ooh,
remember
I used to
Friendly's?
love Friendlies.
Friendly's was
Oh,
awesome. These are
I
chocolate
can't
fribbles.
create little tiles. We just kind of have to.
Guys, this may be ironic, but you know my favorite
Just
thing?
right on your screen.
No, it's just, Tori, you're gonna find this hilarious. You know what my favorite thing to get at Friendly's was? The Clown Sundae.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Do we need to rearrange anything here?
Oh, it's horrible. Yeah.
I scribbled out Papa's face. I don't know what happened there.
Where's your Texas Roadhouse, Greg?
Texas Roadhouse #1. Right? No, wait. Parker. Parker.
Well, see,
what-
Greg's got a bunch of #1s now. Now it's getting out of hand.
Hey, Texas Roadhouse.
Turn into Santori.
Parker, would Texas Roadhouse be an A for you?
What?
Well, it depends. I mean, I like their food. I mean, I don't think it's a top tier steakhouse. Though.
Oh, come on, man.
That steak is mid. And you can't. No, don't even act like it's good though.
It's
Come
the
on.
butter.
on, you know,
Yeah, the butter.
Like,
Haas got it.
The honey butter.
Better not button call me a biscuit.
Here's the question, Greg. What is your the best
Yeah. What's your #1 of all time? Everything.
out of this list right here? Let's
Yeah.
just do the list since they're
There's
there.
the
#1. Okay. See, the thing is, I don't like Burger King's breakfast, but Burger King's Whopper is the best. But if I have to go overall round, Burger King Whopper against the steak, egg, and cheese bagel for breakfast at McDonald's, that's a close one right there.
I'm done.
Just overall.
Burger King.
Overall food. Burger King is your #1. Okay.
But Penn Station is close.
Burger King
Penn
makes
Station. Sorry, Bagel Dad. I like Penn Station.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
But
I'm
Parker,
sorry.
I'll forgive
That's what I get for my. That's what I get for my birthday every year. The biggest Philly
Parker,
cheesesteak.
We
But
need to
Parker-
have a conversation about Johnny Rockets, though.
oh, stop it. That's expensive. It was okay, but not.
Expensive cheeseburger, and they put a little ketchup smiley face on it.
Hey,
Yeah,
you, didn't
What?
have- you missed another one, and I'm going to leave in about 5 minutes and go there, and you know what it is.
I'm hungry.
The
now.
Roses.
La Rosa's.
Yes.
I don't make the tiles. The tiles
Write
come to
that
me,
down,
and I just
You took it out. You took it out. No.
No, you made all those. Don't lie.
I did not.
That's why they were all like in the B category because you like
Yeah. Duh.
Hey, Parker.
May just have a
Roses
fast
Park.
food addiction. It's very simple.
Yeah.
But no, Santori, I texted Parker what the turtle looks like from Gomez.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm excited to go there.
Oh my gosh, dude. That's
Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but Mexican food is top of the list for Bengal Dad.
yeah. Are you a big Don
Oh.
Pop fan, Bengal Dad?
Dad hates.
I love the Bengal gnome.
Dad hates Mexican food. That was highly sarcastic.
Greg, how do you feel
Y'all
about
like
gnome?
fajitas?
It's not bad.
You're okay with a gnome?
Yeah, I'm okay with a no.
That's not like a clown.
No, it's no. No, it's fine.
I don't know if I've ever even seen my dad eat Chinese food. Like
You
he's
don't like Chinese food?
Oh, come
I've eaten
on.
Chinese food.
When was the last time you had Chinese food?
Oh, it's probably been half a year.
Do you like
Oh,
PF,
cream cheese wontons.
do you like PF Chang's?
No, I don't.
Oh, what the?
I'm on board with that one. I'm on board with that
What?
Here goes Greg. Bye.
one. Greg, we're gonna have to talk about your food preferences when I
Dude.
get there. We're gonna have to have a sit down.
Parker, you and I are on good terms here, man. Really putting me on.
We're gonna have to have a parent-teacher
lost
conference.
a friend
with you
tonight.
extra taste buds.
Parker, from that list, what's your number one? What is your magical number one on that list?
On that list that we just had,
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
What is your Trent
Ooh.
Williams or whatever?
dude, I have to honestly because like all around, I'd have to go with like Sonic.
I never had Sonic, so I got
Because like Sonic, you can get like their breakfast burgers are pretty good, but then like, I mean, they got some nice burgers.
If
Like,
we-
it was in the chat. Like, that garlic burger is like something else. Like I can't.
I like garlic. Okay, I'll go try that. I
If
gotta
you
go ahead
want
and
to know the way to
You
Bengal
gotta go to
Dad
the Sonic.
No, but Parker, there is a Sonic halfway across town. I might even go leave right now and go try it now.
If
There's
you
one by me.
Are we all going to Sonic
Bengal
tonight?
Dad's heart is a cherry slush.
A cherry slush. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got ice cream.
Sonic's the best one on the list because
All right,
everybody can
I'll
appreciate
try
it.
one day, Parker, but I'll be the judge.
I don't know if I trust your opinion anymore, Greg. I thought we got something going, but now you got these cold takes coming out of here.
But Parker, you don't like the taste of a good Whopper from McDonald's, Burger King?
Oh, Fjordian slip.
Well, so there's a Burger King like by the gas station, right next to the casino that we drive out to, like
Right.
every so often. That's like 3 hours away.
Yeah.
But we hit that Burger King every time we
There's a
come home.
Burger King. Did you say 3 hours away?
Well, the
Hours?
casino is 3 hours away.
Yeah. He's not driving 3 hours
I'm
for a
not
burger.
driving 3 hours for no Burger King. I'll tell you
They
that
tore
right
down
now.
all my Burger Kings. I'm
Gotta be
crushed.
one closer.
I was like, I could pee and hit 8 Burger Kings. How far are you going
We're
for a walk?
going to have to take a road trip the next time the Bengals play the Bears, and we're all going to Portillo's.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
I'm down for a trip to Chicago.
sounds good to me.
I'll go to Chicago.
My buddy lives in Chicago,
Do they play
right
the
off
Bears next
Division Street.
I think those flights are cheaper for me than Cincinnati anyway, so I'm game for that.
year? Oh, I just walked to Chicago. That's not far from here.
Does
But no, Haas,
When
though,
do we
Penn
play
State
Chicago next?
is high on my list. Penn Station is very high on my list. And Parker, is there Penn Station out there?
No, I've never heard of that.
What?
I mean,
Okay.
I'm
You
intrigued though.
don't even want to hear about it.
It's
It's
a
East Coast Sub.
sub shop.
Oh, just another firehouse, huh?
No, this is a better firehouse.
Pretty much.
That's Jersey Mike's.
It's he who shall not be named right now.
Apparently, the Bengals don't play the Bears for like another 12 years. So
Oh, dang it.
No way.
I'm all the way through 2027, and there's nothing with Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
We play Chicago in 2025 at home. It's gonna be like 20.
We go to Chicago for the
Go to Chicago for a home game.
Let's go to a Bear game. We're here for the Portillos.
I am here for the chocolate cake shake, not your football. Go away. What about the Colts? Because there's a Portillos in Indianapolis.
Yeah, isn't there a Portillos in Indianapolis?
Yes, that's the one I go to because I don't want to drive 5 hours.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, it's only 2 hours.
That's not bad. All right.
No luck yet. Hold on.
Parker, man, I had all
2026. We'll get Portillos in 4 years.
But Parker, man, I got a lot of respect for you, man. But food-wise, man, you and I are kind of a bit of a cross.
No, we gotta have a conversation, Greg.
Hold on.
Midwest barbecue. We're gonna have a conversation over this.
Midwest best barbecue. Gotta go.
Gotta go. Parker, I'm gonna drag you by your hair if I have to get you.
I don't think I got a chance. Like I'm definitely going to that place. I don't know when, but I'm going.
Get in here and eat this food.
Hey guys, I'm out of here because we're talking about food and I'm starving again. I can't do it.
Good to see you, Bengal Dad.
Good to see you, Bengal.
Thanks, Parker.
Hey, nice seeing you, Bengal Dad. Finally.
Son. All right. See ya.
Bye, Kim.
No.
And one thing you guys got to know about me, I'm a huge Caesar salad snob.